Hey guys, Matt Jones with Mr. Iwan Yin, a good friend who was back in Korea after his term as the Consul General of New South Wales. Great to see you. Yeah. And we're enjoying. Is this Korean or Japanese food?
Shabu shabu.
Shabu shabu.
I think this is from Mongolia.
From Mongolia.
Mongolia.
All right.
I think Japanese people like it very much.
Yeah.
Now Koreans also.
Yeah. Yeah.
In winter, when the weather is very cold.
Yeah. It's basically a hot pot with broth, and then you add is it broth or stock or something?
Broth.
Yeah, broth. And then you add vegetables and meat. You can find it in most Korean restaurants or some Korean restaurants. It's called shabu shabu. Highly recommended. It can be difficult when foreigners first eat it to work out actually what it is. So if you ask the restaurant, they'll never go through.
I think in a sense we can enjoy about cooking itself.
Yeah.
Brought here.
Let the conversation unfold. Yeah.
And usually at a restaurant we are served food which is cooked already. But here, just looking at the food, basic raw material. We feel the enjoyment of cooking.
Absolutely, yeah, for sure. You've recently published this book here, a reflection on in diplomacy. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And also you just told me about a second book you published on international law. You said you've got 2 master's degree in international law. That's I think one of the lesser understood issues about Korea is how important disputes of international law are today in defining its I guess existential right, its sovereignty and those things. Dokdo, stolen goods, North Korean refugees, the laws of the sea, many things. But look, I just wanted to ask you a quick question about your time as Consul General. We met, of course, in Sydney, you and your lovely wife. What was just one question, what did you learn most about Australia from your time as Consul General?
Lots of things.
Yeah.
Australia has been at the head of international society in carrying out market economy and liberal democracy. Before talking about my experience as Consul General in Sydney, you briefly introduced my books.
Yeah.
I published actually 3 books.
Yeah.
One written in Korean, one written in English. Both of them are my experience while serving as diplomat over 30 years. So it's a summary of my experience, especially while being posted to countries mainly communist British colonies.
Yeah.
And also the briefly mentioned about my recent publication, that is Korea and major issues in international law.
Yeah.
And as a person who has majored in international law, I thought that just a collection of articles I have written, which covers law of the sea in Northeast Asia, and also, as you mentioned, territorial sovereignty of dog law, and also return of cultural objects which was stolen or pillaged long time ago, and also refugee and human rights issues. But international law generally has not received a lot of attention.
That's right.
And, but actually,
let's go change hands.
By carrying out diplomacy, so sometimes it has been a little bit neglected.
It's interesting because, like Australian media as a guide, we mostly learn about North Korea rather than South Korean issues. So I think broadly speaking, we remain quite ignorant to the plight of South Korea because our media is so consumed fascinated by North Korea.
Yes, if I further talk about my experience as Consul General in Sydney, and I was very happy about my diplomatic work here because Sydney I was very fortunate to be posted to Sydney, such a nice place.
Yeah.
One of the 3 most beautiful host cities in the world.
Well,
And also
your house was amazing, by the way. In Rose Bay overlooking the harbour.
Very good scenic view,
Yeah.
sea view, and also while serving as country general in the Korean community has been very helpful to me.
Yeah.
Very, very cooperative in many ways. I try to pay more and more attention to their demands,
Yeah.
and in response, they've been very cooperative.
Yeah.
And because that posting is my last posting overseas.
Right.
And I have very good memory.
Yeah.
And also I try to do my best in carrying out better economic and commercial relations with New South Wales and other consular area
Yeah, for sure.
in Australia.
Yeah. You know, one of, almost not to make light of it, but a reflection on life in diplomacy. One of the challenges you mentioned was the often difficulty in managing a very active community like the Korean community in Australia. You mentioned the demands. I think your capacity for bringing unity and collaboration was a real strength in your own personal skills.
So that's right.
Yeah.
You have the right point. And after serving my role as ambassador to Papua New Guinea, I was posted to Sydney, which is big contrast compared with Papua New Guinea, hardest post. And Korean community is very big, and also Korean community has been there for 40 years, from the mid 1970s, when Vietnam was finished.
Yeah.
And the composition was very complex and complicated. Some came to Australia without a visa in the 1970s and staying there illegally, and some in the 1980s when Australia was opened in terms of investment. Korean people came to Australia, immigrated to Australia with investment money. So very complicated, and sometimes there are some conflicts within community itself. Is how to have more reconciliation in the Korean community. It was a big task and challenge for us. And sometimes they have made lots of demands to the Korean government. So how to meet their demands. It's a big task for us. But anyhow, slowly bit by bit, they understood my role, and I became more cooperative. And actually, when I was posted, I had some concern whether I could meet their demand or not. But slowly, I was able to have more and more satisfaction.
Well, thanks for your leadership and your friendship. I've certainly been a beneficiary because I've learned so much from observing you and from time spent with you. And I wish you well in your retirement.
Thank you very much, Matt. And I thank you for your role as playing a bridging role in Korea, narrowing the gap, if there is such a gap between Korea and Australia. I wish you all the best in your work.
의신은 할 수 있다. 반갑습니다.